Hello everybody and welcome back to my dining room in the bane of my and all of my family's existence. This dining room table covered in Christmas decorations. This haul has been out for, I'm not gonna lie, like 2 weeks now, and it's just been cluttering up our life. I've been trying to take things slow and not like overdo it. And in turn, our life has just gotten so chaotic. And so our goal today is to clear this table of all of the stuff, find out what I want to donate, and use what I'm gonna keep. And I'm gonna decorate our dining room here, as well as my favorite room to decorate in the house, which is our kitchen, which I just finally got all cleaned up. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm probably gonna like bring you guys up into the girls' rooms as well and do like a little bit of decorating up there. I probably won't go into too much because I don't need them to have more clutter in their life than they already try to accumulate. So we'll try to keep it pretty simple in there too. We're gonna get this place ready for our Christmas home tour, which will be coming up here really soon. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I am determined to get this done this video. No excuses. We are finishing up the decorating. Okay, so it has officially been a week since we've been in our new bedding and we have just been loving it. It is so cozy and comfortable and I love this color. It actually kind of matches my sweater now that I'm looking at it. Love that. And I also thought I would share with you guys a special offer that's going on for our pillows that we use every single day of our lives. Actually, when I say we, I mean me, because I sleep with both of our Marlowe pillows. So I love these Marlowe pillows because they're actually adjustable, and you guys can see that they actually have zippers that you can zip to make firmer and then unzip to make a little bit looser. And they have these on both sides. So these are great for gifts for family members, or if you're gonna be having family come and stay with you this Christmas season. It's great because you may never know what kind of pillows your guests like, if they like a firm pillow or a soft pillow. Marlowe actually recommends that you unzip both sides for stomach sleepers, you zip both sides for side sleepers, and then you only zip one side for back sleepers. Right now is Marlowe's holiday sale. This is a great gift for anybody in your family. You can save up to 30% on bundles, so you do not wanna miss this. When you buy more, you save more. So when you buy one pillow, you get 10% off. If you buy 2 to 3 pillows, you get 20% off. And if you buy 4 or more pillows, you get 30% off. It works out to a crazy good deal. Whether you just want to swap out your pillows or improve your sleep, now is the time that the sale is going on. There's no promo code needed. Just use my link below and this will apply at checkout. Let's go ahead and get started over in the kitchen just because I need some motivation and I think that that's the room that I'm the most excited to decorate. So let's go ahead and get started there. Okay, so first glance, I'm seeing a lot of red. And like I said, I think we're gonna pull back on the red. Not that we're gonna get rid of it completely this year, but my goodness, we've got a lot. So I probably will wind up keeping these. I guess that these are usually what the girls wear when they help me decorating and stuff. Forgot that this year. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go through here and see what we are going to use this year and what we may not. Ooh, I forgot about these. Oh, I was just planning on using my curtains that I put up earlier because I feel like they kind of go with any season, but should I go with these instead? Maybe just for Christmas time. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. This day, while I was putting together our Christmas decorations, I actually wound up putting on a Christmas movie in the background. So I didn't really stop a whole lot to talk just because that was going on and I didn't want the background noise. So today will be a lot more of voiceover work. But yeah, you guys can see here that I'm putting together our little Christmas drapes. I feel like this just gives it a nice touch. You guys, I will tell you that I struggled this Christmas season more than I ever have before in the past. Usually I am just so excited, and I told y'all that I have just not been feeling good at all this whole season. I've just been so low energy, and so I really wanted to be gentle with myself and how I did this. I do find that taking things room by room as opposed to just taking over the entire entire house really did help alleviate some of the anxiety that I was feeling about all of this, because this is such a big job, as many of you know, especially when you're trying to record it for people online. It can feel like a lot of pressure, especially when I was hoping to kind of simplify this year. I was just thinking, oh my gosh, is anybody even going to want to watch this content? Are they going to think that this is too simple, that this is not worth watching? So for those of you who are here and have stayed around, thank you so much. That really does mean a lot to me. This year, I decided to integrate more of this like gold color as opposed to the red that I used last year. I actually did buy some burgundy ribbon that I like as well, but I just loved how this gold looked in our kitchen. And it's so funny, my friend was actually calling it my red rage that I had this year. The aversion that I had to red, and you guys will see that there's definitely red integrated throughout. I know that many of you feel very strongly about keeping red in Christmas, and I don't really feel strongly either way, but this year I did try to just keep it to very natural colors. So there are reds integrated, but I wanted them to be like more toned back. So last year I had like all of these poinsettias in my kitchen, and this year I decided to take all of them out and just use the gold. So I realized that within this whole time period of trying to put our house together, I really have had like a lot of anxiety. And I realized that the effort that I'm putting into this is not like a surrendered or grace-driven effort, like for the Lord, but I honestly was really just striving by my own strength. I was feeling like everything depended on me, and it was creating a lot of pressure, and I was working out of overwhelm. I was trying to bear the load as though it all just depended on me. It was this immense pressure that I don't feel like I was designed to bear, and despite my exhaustion, despite being overwhelmed, I just decided to press on anyway, determined that there was nothing that I wouldn't do to make it happen, and that the work would be worth it eventually, assuming that I would get it all done. But I'm realizing now that I need to surrender these things to the Lord and realize that the results are in God's hands. I need to rest in just His peace and His presence. And even if things don't turn out perfectly, I'm realizing so much that He needs to work so much in me in order to be able to work through me, and that I cannot do this all by my own strength. I told y'all that I have just not been feeling well lately, and I'm trying to prioritize and just figure out what's going on with my body. I need to trust that no matter what I do, whether it turns out just as I had hoped or whether it's a complete wreck, I need to still fully trust that He's working for His glory and for my good. I desperately need for Him to reveal to me when I am leaning on my own strength and my own understanding rather than trusting Him with all of my heart. His ways and understanding are infinitely above my own, and I need Him to help me go on my way, even when I can't comprehend it. I have this temptation to be in control and be in charge of my life, but I need to mark my life with a surrendered effort and not worry about being a woman who simply gets things done, but I want to be a woman who does what matters, and that is working in a way that honors the Lord. Honestly, these jobs and tasks, they have not satisfied me. The only thing that has satisfied me lately is just running into His presence. I need to stop compartmentalizing my work ethic to my job and start treating every moment with kingdom potential. Okay, so the kitchen is coming along nicely. I think that I'm actually done in here for now. So let's go ahead and move over into the dining room, and then we'll head up to the kids' rooms. Okay, and I might take it back. I know I said that the kitchen was my favorite room to decorate for Christmas, but the dining room might actually be my favorite room to decorate for Christmas. I love these ships here. They remind me of that song, I Saw Three Ships Come Sailing In. I was actually singing it in the background of a lot of this footage, but thank God I got rid of all of it before I showed you guys. I'm not a bad singer, but y'all don't necessarily want to hear me sing. So as you guys saw, I also put the nativity and a big star behind it. And then for our hutch, I'm not gonna lie to you people, I did not film myself putting this together. Sometimes these things, I make so many different decisions and then I feel like I wasted time if I filmed myself doing the wrong thing. And so to save myself the grief, I just decided to do it completely off the camera. And then I just hung these two little wreaths on either side and then came over here to the top of our pantry. I found these wax candles on Amazon and I'm not gonna lie, they look way better when the batteries are brand new fresh. Like, I'm not kidding you. It's pretty obvious in the daytime here, as you can see, but at night, these are so convincing that they're candles. I really love them. If I can find the link, I'll put it below. But I'm hanging up this new wreath that I got this year, and I just wanted to keep it simple up here. It's not super easy to see for anybody who's shorter than 6 foot tall, so I try not to put too much effort into it. And then I'm bringing over this sweet Hoffman Beverages cart that I got from my friend Fallon a couple years ago, and I'm just gonna put this plant in here and just, I don't know, I'm not 100% sure if that's the best place for it, but that's where we put it last year too. I also had this little sled and I had these skates, and you guys, I could not find out a way to make them work, and so I sold them. And I know that was maybe kind of a rash decision, but I'm not kidding you, I am in a purging season. Like, I just want to get rid of everything I own right now, like even half my Christmas decorations. I'm telling you, I was feeling so overwhelmed and I was just like, why am I doing this to myself? And so this year I really just put a little bit more effort into simplifying as much as possible. This stairway garland was awful. It literally took me so long. It kept falling down. I didn't include all of my failure attempts in here, but I really do love this faux cedar garland that I got from Hobby Lobby last year. I think it was a little bit pricey. I'm pretty sure that these were maybe like $40 or $50 a piece, which, I mean, to me that's really expensive, but I guess I'm making up for it because this year I have not bought a single new item. All I've bought this year is just whatever I've thrifted from different stores throughout the year, and I haven't even bought a single Christmas thing at all in maybe even 4 months. So I'm thinking that that might make up for the really expensive garland that I did last year. But you guys can see that I did put these red bows on it. This is probably the most red that you're gonna see in our house. I also covered these little pillows in these covers that I used on our couches last year, and then just added a few little red berries to this greenery that I put in the watering can. Our porch is still covered in fall stuff, and to be honest with you, it's gotten so cold that I just hardly want to spend time out here. So our porch may not be Instagram or YouTube worthy, but you know, I did a little bit and that's all you're gonna get. I am so happy that I made these decisions though to really go for it for Christmas time. We had our family over the other night and it just felt so nice to walk in and have like a sparkly, magical home. I think sometimes it's easy to get really overwhelmed when you see everything in the bins and everything's out on your tables and in piles. But I will say that although this was a really stressful year for me, it really paid off in the end. And I'm so thankful that I was able to give our girls this magical Christmas.
Mommy, look.
Oh my goodness.
I did this all right
Let's
now.
see. Show the camera. Ready? I'll turn to the side so it can see.
How about you just always do that? It's not as loud. I want to be on my lap. Okay. I'm sorry again. move it. Good. Relax my
Okay, are we ready?
I
Get
wanna
nice
do
and
it.
tight.
Yeah, I gets to be in the video because she never went in a video before. Here, one.
And even though I did think about foregoing the girls' rooms this year just to save the energy, I am glad that I did it just because, like I said, so much of this is for them, and for them to be able to snuggle up in their beds with their Christmas lights on all night long is just so sweet and magical for them. They were excited to help me decorate their own rooms and the playroom up here. I am so excited. Come Christmas time, we are going to have a bunch of family members come stay with us, and these beds are going to be filled with little cousins, and honestly, it didn't wind up taking all that long, and I think that the time that we put into it will definitely be worth it in the end. So they had a lot of fun. As you guys can see, I included a lot more red up here. Pretty much everything that I decided against downstairs, I just threw it all up into this room. Okay, so I think that's about all that I have in me today. I still need to do like the back porch, the side porch, the front porch. We got a lot of porches to do over here, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that done in this video. There's also a few other things I would like to try to add in here where I think we're gonna do some like dried oranges and whatnot. But yeah, I think I'm actually gonna save those for the final home tour when you guys can see like everything. So yeah, thank y'all for joining me on today's Decorate With Me. I am so thankful that this job is over. This is always a huge task to complete every year, but it's so fun and festive and just wonderful whenever it's all up. Our girls love it. Y'all, I did wind up integrating a little bit more red than I had anticipated, but it's not bothering me. So we're gonna go ahead and stick with that. Anyway, next week is Thriftmas, where I'm gonna be showing you guys all of my favorite thrift finds that I found this year. It is a huge video. I know I like warned y'all about it a few videos back. So we've got that, and then the week after is our home tour. So can't wait, it's gonna be a blast. So thank you guys for joining me again this week. If you guys like this video, please let me know below. Also, quick question. How many bins do you guys have for your Christmas decorations? We have 3, but somehow it just feels like so much. I've heard people say that they have like 7. I don't know how y'all do this. This was like more than enough for me. All right, everybody, well, we will see you next time. Bye.